Welcome to the Sisters in Service podcast. My name is Kat Gorchato. I'm a fellow Air Force veteran who, after 20 years of active duty, struggled with transition after leaving service. The Sisters in Service podcast is a platform to include all women veterans, organizations, military spouses, and Blue Star, Gold Star families in talking about the trials and triumphs we face while in service and after service. I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have taken the time to listen and follow me on my journey. My podcast is every Tuesday, and I hope you will tune in. Until then, please be safe, take care of each other, and until next time. Welcome, everyone, to another special edition of Sisters in Service, the Wellness Edition. You know me, my name is Kat Gorchato, and I have as my guest today, Andrea Leonard. Now, if you don't know her, you've probably seen her on all social media or you've heard of her. She is a 38-year cancer survivor. She's a pioneer in oncology exercise, president and founder of the Cancer Exercise Training Institute. She's a published author. She's an international speaker and a fitness professional, and I could go on and on and on. But Andrea, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, well, thank you, Kat. I'm not sure I can live up to that.
You're like, wow, is that me? I sound awesome.
Really
I sound so good.
I know, right?
All right, Andrea, tell.
Stay in the picture here. Wait, which way do I go?
Andrea, tell our audience what makes you so freaking fabulous.
Must be the good genes.
Boom. All right. Thank you for being here, Andrea.
Oh, thanks, Kat. Thanks for having me. How's that for a scapegoat?
I know, right? But for those of you that don't know, I had been following Andrea for a while. And as a fitness professional myself, I kept looking at her course and I was like, oh, I really want to do this. And I just couldn't afford to do it, just to be honest with you. And I happened to look, well, I think it was an email. I was on her email list and it was, win a scholarship. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Let me try this. And I won a scholarship to do that. Now, don't get me wrong. The scholarship was awesome. Oh, the course will blow your mind. Okay. So if you get to know so much that you didn't know about all types of cancers, but also just how to help people. So Andrea, I'm forever in your debt for, picking me to do that. And I tell people all the time, it's one of those certifications I'm super proud of. So, as we all know, cancer doesn't care. Okay. Yeah. It runs in all families, all genres. They don't care what religion you are, what color you are, how much money you make. It's going to hit you. And it just doesn't care. So I wanted to have Andrea on so that we can have a little fun and talk about her. She's always about everybody else, but I wanted to find out what her fitness regimen is. So you ready, Andrea?
I'm ready. Wait, hold on. I've got my stuff laying around here. It's everywhere. So
she's showing me all of her fitness stuff, her foam roller.
They can't see it. I thought people see this thing. Okay, so yes, I'm showing you all my fitness stuff in between. So this is my fitness routine. I mean, I try and get it in whenever I can. Generally speaking, every day I walk my dog at least 4 miles. Lately, she's been getting like 6, 7, 8. So the girl is svelte. I ride the stationary bike while I watch some trashy TV for an hour, probably 5 times a week. And I do some lifting, strength training pretty much every day. And I mean, I just love it. So this is not like an arduous task for me. I don't really like cardio. But I love strength training. I've been lifting weights since 1984. So it's funny. Like,
oh, girl, we're in the same boat.
In a gym, I'm always waiting for somebody, some little young chippy to come up and like correct my.
I know. Can I help you with that? Yeah. No, get away from me.
I've been training since you were a twinkle.
When you were. You were just an embryo and I was lifting weights.
Yes, because I started lifting weights in 1984 and then became a personal trainer in 1992. So it's really, really weird to say particularly, oh yeah, I've been a personal trainer for 30 years. It's like, holy cow.
Right. Yeah. I've been in the fitness industry in fact, I started my fitness career. Let's go back. Remember Jane Fonda, high impact, low impact
Oh yeah,
aerobics? That was
Catherine.
me.
Yep,
That's when I
yep,
started, was teaching,
yep.
you know.
Absolutely.
So,
I
Andrea,
remember.
what is your favorite go-to exercise regimen? Like if you had to pick one, I think you answered it. I think you said strength.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like weights. I
Yeah.
like the feeling. I like the bulge. I like seeing. I wouldn't say it's an overnight fix by any means, but obviously, like somebody like you or I who have been doing this for decades, I had shoulder surgery a year ago, and so for a couple months, I wasn't really lifting much of anything. Couldn't use my arms. So I definitely got mushy, and I didn't like that. And now I'm starting to see the muscles again, and it's like it motivates you, right? Like you
Yes.
see the results, and you want to do more.
And I think especially when you've had an injury, and I think when I was going through the live sessions, you had your shoulder
Yeah.
in a sling or something where you couldn't use it, and you were trying to use your other arm,
Yeah,
and
last summer. Oh yeah,
yeah, I remember that.
not
Um,
fun.
why does strength training just resonate with you? What is it about it that just makes you feel?
I think it's I mean, not to be cliche, but it's like empowering. It just, and I don't want to use the girl boy thing, but I do think as a female, which we're supposed to be meek and dainty, which have never been words used to describe me, believe
Right, me neither.
and so for
Petite.
me,
No,
yeah,
that's not
no,
me.
I'm 5'7", 150 pounds or something like that, and it's like I'm not petite. But yeah, it's just like it feels really good just holding that steel or whatever they're made of, rubber,
Yeah.
in your hands, and then seeing the results. Cardio to me is just monotonous, and I've got so many overuse injuries through the years that I work at such a low intensity. It doesn't feel real rewarding.
Well, I think also that because I do a lot of walking, and I think walking is underrated. People are like, oh, I
Yeah,
want to start running to lose weight. And I'm like, if you just walked every day, I think it gets a bad rap. I really do.
yeah.
Now, we're not talking mall walking, y'all.
No,
We're
no, this is not like a
walk,
sponsor.
walk, stop, walk, walk,
Yeah,
stop. No, it's getting that heart rate, getting a little bit of sweat on. I
yeah,
do that every day. I try to do at a minimum of 2.5 miles every day.
awesome. Yeah,
Just
and I mean,
to
I'm clocking about 4 miles an hour, which is not super fast. When I used to do it on the treadmill, I was pushing like 5.2
because you're
miles an
just
hour.
trying to get
I
it
was doing,
done.
I was doing it for intervals, and I'm also not like held to a leash on a 65-pound dog that's looking at squirrels.
Right.
So,
And here we go.
right. So I have to watch my footing. But I think that also it's all about moderation, and it's things like doing the high impact aerobics, doing the running in the past that have worn my joints down. And so I think, one of the things about being a fitness professional for so long, or anybody who's exercised for so long, is your joints are like a tire or a wheel on a car. I mean, they only get so many miles. So the sooner you use them up, the sooner you need to replace them. So somebody like you or I, who's been lifting weights or doing whatever for 30 years, it takes its toll. It doesn't
Yes.
matter how good you are. So
Yes.
now running is not an option. Jumping is not an option. Even using the rebounder, which I was very big on over the last couple of years, too much impact on my spine.
Yes.
So,
I
so
like
yeah,
to say that, I could run. I just choose not to.
there you go. There you go. I run from a lot of things, but the street isn't one of them.
So, Andrea, what is your why in continuing to choose to be active?
There's no other option. But if I'm being honest, it's my obsession with my weight, which is, I mean, I think a lot of females, probably males too, but definitely females deal with that. And then as a fitness professional, you have to look a certain way. But it really stems from having thyroid cancer, and being that your thyroid regulates your metabolism. It's always been a struggle with my weight since I was 18. So it is an obsession for me. And I look at my watch and I go, okay, I've got 1,200 active calories, 1,000, resting calories. Cool. I can eat 2,200 calories today. So that's my motivation. I like food.
Oh, I do too. I find it interesting when one of my clients will see me out at a restaurant and I'm having dessert and they're like, you're not supposed to eat that. And I'm like, seriously? Why do
Yeah.
you think I work out?
No
So I
kidding.
can have this if I
No
want it,
kidding.
you
Yeah.
know? So I just think that's super funny. People say, you're not supposed to have cookies. And I'm like, really? But when I have a cookie, I have a real cookie.
Oh yeah. It's
Nothing
good.
against vegans. I love
No, it's
y'all
gonna be a
too.
good one.
I just want a real cookie. I want a real cookie with all the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same
Just
thing. I mean,
one.
with pizza or cake, it's like
Yeah.
if I'm going to do that, like if I'm going to do pizza, it is not going to be frozen. It is going to be the
It's a
best pizza that I can get my
pizza.
hands. Absolutely.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
it's
all the
not
stuff.
often. I went the other day. There's a place here that has custard French toast. It's a 1 or 2 times a year thing. It is so decadent. It is, I mean, it's dessert.
Yes.
It's like French toast dipped in flan. But let me tell you,
Oh,
I am just savoring every teeny morsel, and I would have no hesitation to lick the plate. But I
right.
try
I'm
and
the finger girl. I'm like, thank you.
yeah, okay, yeah, I got no problem with that. I try and be very, slick about it. But
Andrea, have your goals changed as you've aged? And if so, how?
yeah, I would say absolutely. So again, I've struggled, and just being honest, because I'm sure everybody can relate to it. So my eating disorder is body dysmorphia. So I'm not anorexic. I'm not bulimic. In fact, there's a saying or a term called exercise bulimia, and if anything, I probably have that, which is where you over exercise, to compensate for your eating. Okay, I just had a 56-year-old brain freeze. Now I don't even remember.
And just about your goals, have they changed as you as you've aged?
Yes. So I would be 100% lying if I said that I was not vain and did not check myself out every day to see if I had gained an inch. However, my primary goal now, obviously, is health. It's cancer prevention. It's disease prevention. My secondary goal, which pretty much rivals the primary, is to be pain-free and to be able to do the things that I love to do. And then, God, I can't believe that I'm putting my appearance in third place, but I guess it's moved from first to third.
Yeah, I think it changes. It's not so much now of, fitting into your skinny jeans or looking good in
Yeah.
a bathing suit. It's just about how healthy can I be? My motto's always been for probably the last 15 or 20 years is being better, because I'm 65, but being better at 66 than I was at 65.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
that looks like is making one tweak, one change that can push me forward. Because I plan on being, living till I'm like 90 plus.
Yeah,
And
I'm
looking
go at
good.
90,
And
93.
looking good.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't know how good I'm going to look at 93, but we'll have a closed casket now.
Andrea, if you could speak to your 25-year-old self, what advice would you give her about health and fitness today?
Oh God. I guess I think less is more. Slow and steady wins the race. Everything in our 20s is you're trying to be everything to everybody, and this honestly went probably into my 50s. I just want to be honest that my looks have been the most important thing, and my mom would always say, Andrea, you better find something to like about yourself because your looks are going to fade. And you and I are holding on there, Kat, but
we're trying. We're by our fingernails.
It's different. And it doesn't matter how good you look at 50, 60, 70, 80. You have to have something more because you can't compete with 20. You can't compete with 30 or 40. It's a whole different world. But you know what? I wouldn't want to go back to my 20-something-year-old self for all the tea in China.
Right. Well, I think too, it's your mindset. I have a very young mindset, whatever that means. Like I never think, oh, I can't do this because I'm this age.
Yeah.
It's okay, like bungee jumping. I'm just not doing it. I probably wouldn't have done it when I was 25.
No,
I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But, saying, why not? People say, oh, I can't do this because I'm this age. And I'm like, why can't I do that?
Oh, no. I learned how to snowboard. Well, I've been skiing for 30-something years, but I learned to snowboard 8 years ago. 9 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't know what it's been, mid-40s. So anyway, I'm going to go spend the winter in Colorado and hope to get, 50 plus days on the slope snowboarding.
Yeah.
And I do think, I don't know, do you ever see any 80-year-old snowboarders? Probably not. So I'll switch back to skiing, but I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, why?
No. I
You
mean,
might, if you can move, then move.
well, and we know. I mean, not just study after study and just seeing people, the people who stay fit, the people who stay active mentally and physically are the ones. I don't want to be sitting in a retirement home or in a chair watching TV all day. I want to be that person who's out there living life, or I'm done. I'm checking out.
Yeah. There was a woman, I think you've probably seen her. She was on the internet for a long time, and she started weight training at like 75 or something like
Yeah.
that. You should have seen, she didn't have a 6-pack. She had like a 10-pack. I mean, she was, and every time I would think, oh, I don't want to work out today, I would think of her and go, yeah, okay, let me go do this. Let me
It's
take
pretty
care of this,
amazing.
So I just think that there's all kinds of excuses. There's all kinds of things you can tell yourself, but what you do today is going to determine your health tomorrow.
Oh, hands
And
down.
you can't buy health. You just can't. So
Nope.
you guys are going to hear me say this over and over and over again, but it's so true.
Absolutely.
So just pay attention. So Andrea, what mind body modalities do you incorporate to help you relax and unwind?
Kat, I gotta admit, I don't think those words are in my vocabulary. Probably wine.
I knew I liked you.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, my stress level's been through the roof, and I do when I walk, I actually go through all of my things I'm grateful for. So it's kind of a combination of gratitude and prayers. And then I actually go and I do a little self affirmation, which is sort of a new thing, but just telling myself how wonderful I am, because I like anybody else, I beat myself up and find myself falling short in my own mind. So I try and tell myself, my little child, inner child, that I'm awesome. So that's probably it. That's probably the closest thing. Because I'm not good at slowing down the roll. My brain is just always on overdrive. I do want to get back into yoga. It seems like in one place for long enough to like go to the same studio for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things that I do, not all the time, because sometimes, I have a certain amount of time to get my walk in. So I might walk and try to speed up a little bit. But there are some walks that I do some within the week where I have no music, so I don't have my earbuds in. I'm not listening to anything, but I repeat to myself, what do I see? What do I feel? What do I hear? And there's one more, and I can't think of what it is. What do I feel? I think something like that. But every time my mind starts to go back to business, whatever, I'm like, oh, what do I see? What do I smell? What do I, And so it just gives you that sense of just calming down. Yeah. So, Andrea, I think you alluded to this already, but what is your favorite cheat food?
Well, they both have cheese. So I would say like New York, like the best New York cheesecake is probably the top of my list, but rivaled by New York pizza. There's a place that I think of right on Broadway in Manhattan that has this white pizza that is just to die for. And then I go down the street and get my big old cheesecake.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, again, where it's like a once a year thing. And I actually used to struggle with binge eating. So this eating disorder thing has taken many phases through the years. But I've really had to work on it's an all or nothing thing with me. So I don't just have that bite. I eat the whole huge.
Yeah, if you're going to pay for a slice of cheesecake, I'm eating a slice of cheesecake. Yep. I'm sorry. It's just like when I go out to a restaurant, people order chicken and vegetables. Oh, I'm getting the stuff that I can't fix at home. Okay.
Yeah. Well, or when they like, this is just me. And I was at the French Toast restaurant the other day, and it's not that big, and people leave like half of it on their plate. And I literally am looking at it like, you think anyone will notice?
Do you want that? Can I get a doggy bag for the table over there?
Yeah, and I don't leave anything. Or there are people who are like, "Oh, I don't eat the leftovers." And hey, more
I
power
always
to
leave
you.
something on my plate.
But I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
home with me,
I'm eating all of that.
But yeah, thick, decadent cream cheesecake,
Ooh,
not this
yeah.
fluffy gelatin.
Yeah.
And
Like
same thing
real
with
cheesecake.
pizza. I mean, yes, there's all different kinds of pizza, but I like thin crust, but the thin, but then the puffy on the outside, so that
Yes.
all that extra
The
cheese.
soft crust.
Yeah. I'm going to New York
Like where you eat. I know when I like a piece of pizza because I eat everything. Like when the crust is too hard, I'm like, ew, I can't. I can't eat that.
No, and I usually tell them to undercook it a little bit because I don't know. I think that every place is so busy now, and they don't really care about stuff, and they just leave it in the oven too long, and it's black on the bottom.
I know, it's like
really
gross.
I just paid $30 for this pizza. So, but yeah, that's there's a place. So I'm going to Colorado at the end of November. No, end of October.
Ooh.
And so I have like my couple places. And
You're like, we're going here, and then we're going here, and then we're going here.
Yeah. It's like, go get my pizza, go get my Mexican, whatever. But great pizza. So, but those are on my snowboard days. Then that's the other thing.
That's the other thing.
On
Yeah.
those snowboard days and the 4 mile.
You burn a lot of calories snowboarding and skiing. I'm just gonna say, or just even playing in snow.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to our second part. It's called This or That, the fitness edition. I'm going to give you 2 choices. You have to pick one. Okay. Would you rather be at the gym or be outdoors?
Outdoors.
Burpees or mountain climbers?
Probably mountain climbers because I can't jump up and down.
Strength or cardio?
Strength.
Soul Cycle or Peloton?
Don't do either, but so I have no idea.
Soul Cycle's more like a group.
I don't know. What's that?
Soul Cycle's more like in a group setting. A Peloton.
Oh, yeah, I would rather do that. I like the motivation of the other people.
Okay. Yoga or Pilates?
Haven't done Pilates, so I'm going to go with yoga.
Protein shake or protein bar?
Depends on the protein shake, but probably protein shake, and depends on if I'm in the car.
True. Jump rope or high knees? If you could do one or the other.
If I could do one or the other, probably jump rope.
Kettlebells or dumbbells?
Dumbbells.
CrossFit or ballet bar?
Did CrossFit, got injured, never done ballet bar, but would say probably ballet bar because I know how many people get injured doing CrossFit.
Right. But that's a whole nother episode, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Solo workout or group workout?
Solo. I go with my own schedule.
Rowing or running?
Rowing.
Arm day or leg day?
Leg day.
Crunches or planks?
I would choose crunches if I could do them because of my neck. I'm telling you, I've worked every inch of my body hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to like doing crunches.
Well, you're done. You won. Yay. I don't know what you won, but
2.5 pack. We're good.
So, Andrea, thank you so much for playing with me with this game and being a part of my I'm doing this for the content creators of color. It's a 30-day challenge that I have to put out content every day for the month of October.
Nice. Okay.
So tell everybody where they can find you.
They can find me at the Cheesecake Restaurant. So I am
while she's eating her pizza.
Exactly. CETI, like cat, elephant, tiger, iguana. CETI.Andrea on Instagram. CETI on Facebook. My website is everybody knows that, thecancerspecialist.com. And email, easy peasy, Andrea at thecancerspecialist.com.
Well, again, thank you, Andrea.
Say it, like when you actually
I know when you think about, because you just usually type it in. It doesn't. You don't even type it in. It just pops up.
It's like phonics are a little different. Yeah.
I know. It's like when my husband will say, "What's your phone number again?" I'm like, "You call me all the time." He goes, "I don't type it in though. I just say call Kat."
Exactly. You're a little tradition.
Well, thank you again for being a part of this. And for everyone else, please stay safe. Take care of each other. Until next time, my name is Kat Corchado. I am a content creator of color, and it's never too late to start your impossible.